Hey, what up dudes, Insane Isaiah 64 here, and welcome back to more Honkai Star Rail. Last time we got started on the new event, A Fox Tale of the Haunted. We got done with a good chunk of the story, and now we are left with some more story, actually. But Hanya wants us back to help her with some stuff, so that's what we're about to find out.
Yo, what's up? You're finally here. Without you, our ghost hunting squad would be nothing.
Hey, I'm a reliable squad member too.
Sure, when you're not passed out in fear.
Cut it out. If you keep teasing me, I'm not gonna perform my boulder smashing trick for you anymore.
What's this ghost hunting squad about?
The official name is the Ten Lords Commission Special Operations Team for the Heliobi Containment Breach Incident. That was the name given to us by decree of the Ten Lords. Since we managed to survive the Fixed-Roll Garden incident, the Ten Lords decided to entrust us with hunting down and subduing the Heliobi using our special skills.
By decree of the Ten Lords?
That's right. This expedition was commissioned by the Ten Lords themselves. I am unsure as to why they attached so much importance to this endeavor, but I have a theory.
Using your special skills?
Papa is a judge of the Ten Lords Commission, and I'm a Cloud Knight. We must answer the call to the best of our abilities. And this one here is an Outworlder who's done great things for the sake of the Xianzhou. But why did little Gui have to get dragged into this? This mission is too dangerous for a civilian.
Ugh, I get it. You don't think I have any special skills, so I'll just get in the way.
Every flower and tree on the Xianzhou is significant in its own way. Miss Gui has her own strengths, too. As a famous street performer and live streamer, she has precisely the skills we need to acquire intel for our mission.
I don't have any more
Miss
questions.
Gui has set up a social media account under the guise of investigating paranormal phenomena and unexplained mysteries. We can use it to gather intel for our mission.
You hear that, Sushong? I'm a key member of the squad! They said I could be a Ten Lords Commission intelligence hawk!
I might not be a scholar, but I don't think calling someone a hawk is a compliment.
The Ten Lords Commission has specially entrusted Judge Huohuo with commanding the ghost hunting squad, so please make sure to follow her lead in all matters related to the Heliobi.
That's right. I won't let us down.
At your service, ma'am.
Captain Huohuo, should we start the ghost hunt now? Captain? You can just call me Huohuo.
We're counting a Judge Huohuo.
Actually, I'm not sure if I can be helpful anymore. After Tail disappeared, I thought for sure the commission would ask me to resign. But for some reason, Madame Hanya asked me to be the leader of the ghost hunting squad. Anyway, I'll do my best to carry out my duties. As for our mission, Cirrus was locked up in Fixed-Roll Garden, but there are a lot of other Heliobi that escaped after the creation furnace was broken. According to the Ten Lords Commission understanding of Heliobi behavior, they tend to roam densely populated areas in search of hosts. And wherever they go, there are bound to be reports of supernatural phenomena. Little Gui, can you show us the website we'll be using for intel?
Website, huh? Ta-da! This is a paranormal lover website, Ghostly Grove. I love it already. I created a new account to gather paranormal experiences for this site. This account is your personal account, right? Is this really okay? The Ten Lords Commission has to stay hidden, but I don't have to. I've been instructed to gather fans at all costs. That's right, as the number of fans increase, we also receive more assignments to investigate paranormal activities. There isn't any help requested posted yet, so let's just check back in a bit. Click here to close the page.
Look, I'm a new user, so I only have a few followers on this site. But, based on past experience, once you get a following, people start flooding you with stories and news about paranormal activity.
What if all the leads we get turn out to be fake?
We have our work cut out for us, that's for sure. Sometimes a lead is obviously fake. But other times, it's hard to tell from just a few words on the internet. After all, some people will make up all kinds of nonsense to attract attention.
So, we still have to go out and fact-check the leads? Plus, the Spiritfarers from the Ten Lords Commission will be carrying out their own investigation in secret as well.
Speaking of attracting attention, how do we get a following on a paranormal activity website? Sounds like Little Way's department. She used me in some of her performances just to draw a bigger crowd.
Haha, that's the easy part. We just post some videos of us ghost hunting, subduing Heliobi. We're working for the Ten Lords Commission after all. We're gonna have the best content out there.
Sounds kind of effective.
Oh, wait, aren't we supposed to be operating in secret?
Well, another thing we have to think about is that Heliobi feed on the emotions of their hosts. They can even manipulate a host into revealing their deepest secrets. Wouldn't posting a victim's personal information online cause even more harm to the victim? I'm not trying to pick holes, just raising some concerns.
The way I see it, operating in secret and exposing the paranormal go hand in hand. We won't reveal the names of any victims. We'll just post some pics and videos of the squad engaging in fierce battles with the supernatural. And then come up with some dramatic titles. Like, Little Gwei investigates. Ghost tries to scare young Cloud Knight girl on creepy road. Gets owed. You know? We'll turn the entire Heliobi hunting process into regular uploads. Viewers will see that there's nothing scary about it, and there won't be any public panic.
Why are you looking at me? Want a medal or something? It does kind of sound like a good idea.
Thanks, bestie. I feel like some of you aren't convinced by the whole online ghost hunting thing. How about this? We take a look at the leads we have so far, and pick one to try out as a test run. Take a look. This post is getting tons of comments.
Look, it didn't take long for help requests to be posted, did it? Help request posts usually have clues leading to the Heliobi. Check and have a look. Oh, so that's how it is. Okay, I get the picture. As you see, after completing the assignment, you will receive fan gratitude. Best not to dilly-dally, go accept the assignment. Right. Let's begin the investigation.
Lady Bailu disappeared? That's nothing new. She sneaks off all the time.
That's not the point. Here, read this part. One of the healers from the Alchemy Commission had Lady Bailu cornered, but then she disappeared into thin air.
Maybe we're seeing things?
Judging from the comments, there were several witnesses. Sure, Lady Bailu runs away all the time, but disappearing into thin air?
It looks like the work of a heliobus. The Heliobi are masters of manipulating the senses. There are stories of Heliobi changing their shape and appearance to disguise themselves as someone else.
Okay, so what are we waiting for? Let's get moving and see if we can find some witnesses.
Before we head out, let's make sure we have our intel in order. If we can better understand what a heliobus wants to do, and what it's capable of doing, it'll be easier for us to help the victim. Interviewing witnesses might give us some clues, but they won't know anything about Heliobi. I think I have an idea. We have another source of intel we could use.
You mean Cyrus?
That's right! Those Heliobi were locked up in the same space for ages! They probably got to know their fellow prisoners like the back of their, I guess they don't really have hands.
They used to.
The thought of seeing Cirrus sends shivers down my spine. But, I bet Cirrus would be eager to see me again. They'd devour me whole if they could. I think Tail made a fool of Cirrus, and Cirrus has held a grudge ever since. If we can get them worked up over it, we might be able to use them to our advantage.
Maybe. Wins. Start. Fine. What's your name for a quest? Keep forgetting I switched my keybinds around. Well, let's go get information on the brat, but first...
Mr. Trailblazer, do you think we can really catch Heliobi this way?
The internet is a very powerful tool.
I sure hope so. I can't help thinking that if Tail is out there, there'll be traces of him on the internet. He had a big personality.
You want Tail back?
Yes. Do you think I'm just getting myself into more trouble? It's not like we were good friends to begin with. But when Tail disappeared, my real tail, it disappeared too. And now my reflection looks weird to me, and I hate work even more than before. Maybe that's all just a bunch of excuses. The truth is, I miss him.
Find him.
Thank you. If we're ever going to find Tail, now is the best chance we have. Of course, finding Tail isn't our top priority right now. We need to catch and subdue all the fleeing escaped Heliobi as soon as possible.
I'm sure we'll run into him eventually. Also, transcripts of the Lord's Commission.
Little Gwei's methods can be a little unorthodox, but that's just because she has a vivid imagination. When it comes to getting things done, she's actually pretty reliable.
Why did you suddenly feel the need to say that?
I'm worried you don't trust her plan. Just relax. Little Gwei is unbeatable in her area of expertise.
Your team seemed like to have a lot of history.
Like the time Gwenathan dragged me to the Fixtroll Garden so I could protect her. But I was so scared, I ended up fainting. While I was passed out, she went and caused all kinds of trouble. I neglected my duty of keeping her from making a mess of things. But I'll redeem myself this time. I'll make sure to protect her. And also keep an eye on her. That being said, why did you decide to come back into this mess? Dealing with Heliobi isn't an easy task.
We'll score to settle with
Oh,
Cyrus.
that's right. You were possessed by a Heliobus once before. Guess it wasn't a pleasant experience, was it?
No, it was pretty annoying. I'm tainted!
Can you not do that? Don't worry. This time, we're gonna avenge you. I'll show those Heliobi what happens when they mess with my friend. I can't stand the thought of those things roaming free. After what little Gwei and I went through, I'm not about to let them have their ghostly way.
Ugh. Don't mention it.
Let's see.
Ghostly ways, ooh.
Ghastly Gravy. Ghastly
That's a Pokemon.
Gravy? What kind of website is that?
It's Ghostly Grove, not Ghastly Gravy.
Ghostly
Ghastly
Grove is
Gravy.
the most renowned website for paranormal enthusiasts on the Lafu. Everyone who loves the mysterious and the unexplained knows about it. I used to go there to read first-hand accounts of ghost sightings whenever I needed to build up my courage. We can get our leads from this website and then investigate them posing as paranormal investigators. That means we can operate more efficiently and with a low profile. Well, if people started to see a spirit fair making door-to-door visits, they might begin to panic, and that would give the Heliobi even more power over their hosts.
Look, I'm a new user, so I only have a few followers on this site. But based on past experience. Once you get a following, people start flooding you with stories and news about paranormal activity.
Oh wait, we already talked about all this. I was noticing that the OBS was kind of lagging a little bit, so I turned on the preset a little bit. It shouldn't affect the quality too much. It's just was something I noticed, and I'm afraid it's gonna like miss some recording or something like that. That's something I don't need happening right now at the moment. Like if everything's set up perfectly, and OBS is like, it's like, okay, hang on. It might be because there's a lot happening in this game. There's a lot of particles and stuff in the way this game is built. Plus a lot of my settings, real quick, a lot of my settings are custom and pretty high. So I could turn something down, but I don't know what's causing the lag. But anyways.
Oh, this tedium. Even the insects can't hold my attention any longer. I wonder if these ones will prove to be more entertaining.
Cirrus, we've come to ask you a few questions. I hope you'll be cooperative.
Oh, if it isn't the little girl who fainted in Victual Garden the moment she encountered the Heliobi. Already talking to me like a detective, are you?
Hey, where's my sword? You just wait.
Put him up. Can we destroy suit? I'll get to you.
Okay. I just wish I could teach them a lesson.
Right.
Cirrus, you must be unhappy with how things turned out, right? What do you want from me, little fox girl? You want to know what happened to the guard dog? He turned to ashes a long time ago. I don't care about that at all. But I can't help but notice you managed to escape the furnace, and now you're stuck here, unable to move an inch, while the other Heliobi are roaming around the Lafu enjoying themselves. Ooh, must be quite frustrating. You want me to assist you and betray my own kind?
Seriously silent, sizing up everyone with their eyes of the spirit fighters they possess. Finally, they decide to talk.
I can do that. Under one condition. I wish to arrange a challenge. One akin to the struggle between the great Heliobus Ignamar and the general of the Lafu. As long as you can bring me the current general, anything can be negotiated. The general? What? Is that too much to ask? It seems the judge here doesn't have what it takes to negotiate with the Heliobus.
That's just another way of saying they don't want to cooperate. Huh? Wait, Wawa, you can't seriously be thinking about...
Deal! I'll submit a request to the Seat of Divine Foresight.
Hey, Genuine, I might need you down here. Just... How hard can that be, right? Just tell them to show up at the garden. Some ghost wants to talk to you. It's been a couple days since I actually stepped foot in this place. Will this be an event? This this board right here.
Well,
I won't play against the general.
What do we have here? A nameless, a cloud knight, a judge of the Ten Lords Commission, and a street performer. Quite the group.
Wow, the general recognizes me? I didn't realize I was so famous.
My retainer Yang Xing has mentioned you. You are one of the only people on the Law Fu that was able to deprive him of his sword.
Oh, remember. I should apologize. I did a sword swallowing performance on the spur of the moment, but forgot to return the sword to him when I left the stage.
So, what wind has brought you to the seat of divine foresight?
General, we know you have important matters to attend to, and the Ten Lords Commission shouldn't be bothering you with something as trivial as the Heliobi. But if we allow those creatures to roam freely, I'm afraid...
I heard stories of a skirmish between a previous general and a monster of sorts. I'd always assumed they were an old wives' tale. I never imagined the villain of such tales would come to my doorstep seeking revenge. I must say, it seems a bit unfair that I should assume the debt for a conflict I had no involvement in.
It wasn't your fight to begin with.
Precisely. In principle, the instigator should bear the burden. Still. General Teng Xiao is a venerated predecessor. If I am to honor his legacy, then sitting idly by is not an option. If an audience with the General of the Law Fu is requested, then I will honor such a request.
General, Heliobi are vile creatures capable of taking over the bodies of mortals. If you're unsure...
I appreciate the Ten Lords Commission having such high regard for my welfare. It is true I am rather inexperienced when it comes to Heliobi. But as General of the Law Fu, I cannot look on while these fugitive creatures wreak havoc on the populace. I still have some paperwork that needs attending to. Once I am finished, I will make my way to Fixtral Garden without delay.
Alright then. I will probably see you at the end of this event, probably. There's probably gonna be a huge scene with him and stuff. Also, I would like to have Genuine on my team. His banner only happened once, and it hasn't happened since, and there's no sign of rerun on him. It's kind of weird. Alright, you little brat. Oh, wow, you made it. I guess the paperwork was really short, huh?
I've never
It's kind of funny.
this one before. Human. Who are you?
Heliobus, is it not your deepest wish to hold a rematch with the General of the Law Fu? I have come to grant you an audience.
He's a present-day general.
Sirius, we have brought you the person you wish to see. This is General Jing Yuan, the one who now sits at the seat of divine foresight. This is the current general of the LeFou? Look at that expression! He's barely half awake! Where is General Teng Xiao? Why did he choose such a lightweight to take over for him? I suppose it's already too late for the Xianzhou to rid themselves of this clown. Very well then, General Jing Yuan. How about we settle our score right here in Fixtral Garden? If I win, I must be free to come and go as I please.
I agreed to grant you an audience, not meet you in combat.
What? You refuse? You won't fight me? He comes here after I demand a rematch and won't even fight. Is he conceding that I already won? No, there can be no victory in this string combat. Human logic negates it.
You misunderstand. I came for a rematch. It's just that you are not a worthy opponent.
What? Unworthy?
Teng Xiao, as General of the Law Fu, was Commander-in-Chief of the Cloud Knights. Ignamar commanded the Heliobi. the two were as great as the sky and the earth, equally matched like yin and yang. It is only natural that they were worthy opponents. As it stands, I am the general of the Law Fu, but you are no Ignamar, merely a prisoner. If you wish to engage me in battle, you must follow my rules. Defeat my army. Only then will I grant you the fight you seek.
Your army?
That's right. You must defeat my 4 companions gathered here. Then, you will have proved yourself a worthy opponent.
Wait, he means us? We'll be okay, right?
You got this.
That's right. For us, any problem that can be solved by force isn't a problem at all.
So I only need to beat your pawns here.
It would serve you well not to underestimate them. They are as skilled in combat as they are tenacious in spirit. I worry they might pose a problem for you. If you win, you can have your rematch. If you lose, you will answer one question of their choice. No lies, no tricks. Can you accept these terms?
It's a deal. The game is set. This platform will be our chessboard, and the fighters will be the pieces. Trying to humiliate me with lowly pawns. No matter then. I have my pawns to play. Heed my command. Receive my power. Now you will experience the might of the Heliobind.
This battle receives the power of exorcisms. The current exorcismics effects is depleted, enemies' toughness and damage dealt. Healing damage. I come up with a way to get you an exorcism ready. Give it a try. Pretty cool.
Give it up.
It gives a bunch of trial characters. Every few turns, friend fire will only appear in the action order. When a turn ends, it will cause a friend fire to shift towards the top of the action order. Right. What did they give us for characters wise? Oh, they gave me like different light cone. Swords play, card the moon and clouds. Oh, interesting. I can't see what artifacts they're using.
Recount.
Or maybe I could, but I'm not gonna waste time looking at that. When the green friend fire reaches the top of the action order, it will take effect on an ally. When the green friend fire takes effect, it can even replenish the Lombardi Gorge Exorcism mix. Right.
This is serious.
When fire appears next to the enemy, it will appear in the red flame. The enemy is about to obtain the friend fire. Obtaining friend fire will greatly enhance the enemy. Right.
I should be the judge.
Enemies that receive friend fire will be greatly enhanced. I regenerate your stamina for you. Please take care.
Let me through.
Yep, we'll do. So just watch out for friend fire then. Fire friend fire again. Now's the time to use your ultimate to help your team out capture the friend fire instead. Use an ultimate. You successfully captured the friend fire. After using the ultimate, the friend fire immediately shifts towards the top of the action order. Gotcha.
Lamps ablaze.
Friend fire chain's already charged up in the exorcism mix. Use it to defeat the enemy.
Lamp! Forward! It's time.
Gotcha. I understand how this works now. Attain friend fire. Don't let enemies have friend fire or they will do a lot of damage. So it's just paying attention to the action board a little bit.
Recount. By the will of the 10 lords. The 10 lords decree, hereby ordained.
Forget your wallet?
Hanya's pretty cool. She pretty much just buffs you. And she's pretty much like a buffing attacker, really. That was a lot of damage.
Shape of Taishu!
Also, not having a healer for this, kinda tough, huh?
I'll feast your eyes! Happy
Give it up.
Hmm.
I shall be the judge.
You have friend fire.
Turn out your pockets!
We're good now. That was a lot of damage, jeez. Gunaifin's whole thing is to just pretty much for Nihili users, she can apply fire. Pretty much apply a burn. Like DOT.
Anywhere!
You've lost, Sirius.
Ugh, don't get complacent. If I had all of Ignimar's power, I'd never have lost to the likes of you.
Should you decide to try again, my offer still stands. But you must defeat them.
What are we waiting for?
Not so fast! Before we fight again, you need to answer one question like you promised.
Ugh, pesky devil of a girl. Alright. What's your question?
Level, she's as sweet as an angel, shut up.
Look, is this something a heliobus could have done?
There are countless heliobi that escaped from the creation furnace. And every one of them could have done such a thing. It could have been vengeance, curiosity, or simply hunger. So how would I know which one abducted your dragon lady? Of course, I do have my suspicions. For example, Luxie.
Luxie. What kind of Heliobi is Luxie?
She loves mischief. They give no thought to interfering in mortal affairs. Their only concerns are entertainment and freedom. Among all the fragments of Ignimar, the one most likely to abduct your precious dragon lady would be Luxie. We were sailed away for 1,000 years. It's been ages since we last tasted the joys and sorrows of the world of humans. I'm sure Luxie was eager to find a new friend and wander the world with them.
I think they're telling the truth. Heliobi do have different personalities, and they can be influenced by the personality of their host. If a heliobus possesses a great warrior, they might gradually take on a braver, fiercer persona. And if their host is a playful child, they may adopt a childlike spirit.
Wander the world with them. It sounds like Lady Bailu would have been an ideal target. She's always running off to play in Arm Alley.
This intel should be a big help.
Hey! We're not done here! You still owe me a fight!
We'll get to it sooner or later.
Bunch of meatbags! One minor victory and you think you're something special? Come on! Show me what you've got!
The clues are all pointing in the same direction. It would be wise to strike while the iron is hot.
Thank you for your help, General. Let's get going.
I like how... I see how this event's gonna work. I like how it's like, to find out if the post is legit or not. You have to fight Cirrus. And then be like, is this something a Heliobi would do? It's like, yeah, it's like, cool, see you later, nerd. That's the way I see it. Also, I couldn't get over Genuine's smug-ass face.
It's nice to be back in the old stomping ground.
Oh yeah? Since you're so familiar with the place, you can lead the way and conduct the interviews.
Did I hear something from the peanut gallery? Look! Those two are wearing Alchemy Commission uniforms. They're probably looking for the Dragon Lady.
Lady Bailu disappeared into thin air. They must be pretty confused. Remember, we have to keep our identity secret when we interview them. And don't mention anything about the Heliobi. People might start panicking.
Don't worry, Judge Wawa. Effective communication with the public is one of the basic skills of a Cloud Knight.
Just right here? Okay, no. It's like, hey, gentlemen, there may or may not be ghosts hanging around here.
You two must be healers from the Alchemy Commission. My name is Sushang. I'm a Cloud Knight soldier. Are you looking for the Dragon Lady who suddenly disappeared?
Even the Cloud Knights are getting involved? Did you file a report or something?
Report? I haven't said a word to the Realm Keeping Commission, let alone the Cloud Knights. People would think we were crazy if we reported this. There's something fishy going on. How did the Cloud Knights find out?
Good question. So, actually, we're affiliated with the 10th...
The 10th Squad! Cloud Knight Security Squad 10, to be precise. We patrol the streets and respond to all kinds of unexpected incidents. It's grunt work, essentially.
Oh, I can relate. We're no stranger to grunt work ourselves.
Anyway, we heard about the Dragon Lady's disappearance, so we hurried over to see if we could help.
Oh, we know this Outworlder here. He's from the Astral Express. I've heard the Dragon Lady mention him before.
You and I are best buddies.
Well, it's great that you're all willing to help, but we haven't actually figured out what exactly is going on.
Yeah. Just when we had her cornered, the Dragon Lady disappeared with a bang.
And while we were chasing her, we saw two of her. It really is a mystery.
Must be Cloud Him magic.
That's what I was just saying. But can Cloud Him magic really do that?
It sure can. This Foxian beside me? Well, she's actually the Xianzhou's top expert on intangible cultural heritage. She's super knowledgeable about Cloud Him magic. Huahua, could you share some expert insight with us?
Huh? Yes! I'm a very professional expert, and I'd be happy to share my, expert knowledge. In fact, Cloud Him magic isn't the only magic out there that can achieve such feats. We Foxians can use our Foxfire to make ourselves invisible.
So where did you last see Lady Bailu?
On that road there. And I swear I can hear a child giggling whenever I walk by. Must be the wind.
Be sure to get some rest. We'll take over from here. Lady Bailu must have seen you and gone off to hide. But with her old friends here, maybe she'll be willing to come back out.
Fantastic. Well, we'll leave you to it.
Right then. Maybe I had to adjust my settings again. Seems OBS is running normally now. But anyways, besides that. We gotta go over here.
Lady Bailu! Lady Bailu, where are you?
Get a meat stick, she'll definitely come back.
Come out, play with us!
She loves food.
Why are there two of her? They're asking us to play with them. Silly head. They're trying to trick you. They're just gonna catch you and take you back. Ooh, I know. Let's play a game called Don't Let Anyone Catch Us. Run!
Seriously? That ghost twin was one thing, but your screaming nearly sent me to the grave.
Sorry, but seriously, I knew it was a heliobus, but seeing double Bailu like that sent shivers down my spine.
It's okay, Miss Sushang. I've worked in the Ten Lords Commission for many years now, but I'm still not used to their tricks.
How do we catch them now?
They're eluding our senses, but they won't have gone far. We just need to look around.
Good thing no one heard Sushang scream, except for this guy right here, Mr. Wall. Mr. Wall. But he won't say anything.
I can hear laughter, but where's it coming from?
Right here?
It seems to be coming from this room. I'll open the door and take a look. Everyone, stay on high alert.
Go Nathan's voice actress.
It won't open.
Try to kick the door down. Won't budge and her feet hurt.
Strange. Is this also the work of the heliobus?
They must know that we're following. And now that we know its hiding spot, it's time to use this. This is the harmonic chime. It's an item that the Ten Lords Commission forged to help deal with the heliobi after the Fictional Garden incident. Heliobi create illusions to isolate their victims. But if we ring this chime, our thought waves will synchronize with those of the heliobus. As for how it works, I'm afraid that would take the rest of the day to explain.
In other words, we'll be able to enter the heliobus's illusion?
Exactly. But once we're inside the illusion, we'll still have to figure out a way to catch Luxie.
You're the powerhouse of this team. We'll leave the door to you.
Doors are my specialty.
Please be careful.
So are closets. The one time I entered inside one scared someone half to death. Harmonic chime. Alright.
When you're ready, ring the chime. We'll all charge in together.
Okay. Oh, we get a battle here. Actually, I'm perfectly fine with what we have right now. Take Asta with us, sure, why not? Want to look at her stuff? Here it is on screen. She's not fully leveled up, but she's pretty up there. That speed increase, though. Also, yes, she is E6. 4-star characters are easy to E6, especially if you pull a lot. I've already shown on Kafka before. Excuse me. But I did farm a lot of those relics, and this is what we got going on for her right now. She's almost up to 135. She just needs a slight speed increase. That's why Asta's here. Also, the double burn from Asta EMC would be good.
I never thought this would be behind the door.
Oh no, we're back here again.
Remember, it's just a heliobus illusion.
Alright, it's gonna have me solve puzzles and shit, isn't it? Or it's just a domain.
You over there! Release Lady Bailu!
Don't be a bunch of fun suckers. She doesn't want to let anyone take her away.
Fun suckers.
Luxie, they came here looking for me. It's starting to get dark. Maybe it's time for me to go back now? Lulu, didn't we say before that we wouldn't let any grown-ups find us? And never let them take us home? Why? Why did you change your mind? You're right. Grown-ups break their promises, but we don't. That's right. Remember, if you ever get hungry, I can conjure up anything you like. Berry pheasant skewers, star taro bubble tea, you name it. We have it right here. Okay, pick some right now. Not yet. Why don't we play a game first? You bad guys over there, okay? You're gonna be in the game too! Lulu, let's make a run for it! If we escape from them, I'll conjure up all of your favorite snacks and drinks! Wow! Then what are we waiting for? Let's go! We're free from the grown-ups! We can play all day, every day!
Wait, stop!
Bailu, no.
I just want to play a little longer! What's so bad about that? Why do I have to lift the weight grown-ups do? Grown-ups are always saying, study now and have fun later. But the grown-ups I see at the Alchemy Commission never have time for...
That door over there is the only way out. We'd better close it.
Right. I've seen someone have a video of catching up to Bailu with Yukon's technical field skill. Yeah, she also rubber bands too. That's why she runs so fast. And like Bailu like runs at like Mach 2 speed. It's actually pretty amusing.
By the Arbiter, they sure know how to run.
That's the power of a heliobus.
Catch your breath before you pass out. Let's try a new strategy. I don't think we can beat them like this. We need to use our heads.
Sushung's gonna use her head? Now we're really done for.
I barely broke a sweat.
Good for you! But you should probably catch your breath first. They could hear you panting from a mile away.
Wait, I have an idea. How about we use a little reverse psychology? Instead of chasing Lady Bailu, we get her to come to us.
Are you serious? Does that little dragon girl look like she's gonna come running over to us?
Chasing Bailu around like this reminds me of something I saw back home when I was a child. On my home planet, resources were scarce, and if you wanted to eat meat, you had to risk your life by going deep into the mines to hunt an animal called a sky mink.
A mink?
Sky minks fly so nimbly and are so alert that even the quickest of hands will have a hard time catching them.
Interesting. Why are we having a story time all of a sudden?
Gather around, children.
Ugh, don't interrupt. Hear me out. The sky mink's ecology is unique. It lives in symbiosis with a venomous creature called a shrieking lizard. When a sky mink goes out to feed, it lets the lizard protect its young. So we used to go to sky mink nests to catch shrieking lizards instead. When a shrieking lizard gets caught, it calls to the sky mink with a loud shriek to warn it to return to the nest and protect its young, which of course led the sky mink right to us.
Sounds pretty smart.
I'd hesitate to call it that. Shrieking lizards spew out a potent venom. Many people lost their lives trying to catch a tiny morsel of meat for dinner.
Nice story, but what's it got to do with chasing Lady Bailu?
Ugh, isn't it obvious? If we catch one Bailu, the other will come running to us. I remember one of the judges had a precious item called a Lunambra gourd, which could absorb and imprison Heliobi. Oh, come to think of it, I think that's the thing I smashed. I wonder if they fixed it.
Actually, I have one with me, but it's only effective when the heliobus is close by.
Nice! In that case, you can take the gourd and camp out in a corner. The rest of us will chase Lady Bailu back over here.
If we catch Lady Bailu, will Luxie really follow her into our trap? Do Heliobi really have a sense of loyalty to their victims?
Who knows? Cirrus said that Luxie is kinda childlike. It's worth a try.
Let's give it a good try. It would be difficult to catch Lady Bailu if she flees into the illusionary maze. You can only drive Bailu to run into the Liberty Gorge Matrix. There's various doors in the illusion maze you can block. Close the appropriate doors to escape to alter Bailu's escape route. Gotcha. So here it is. There's Bailu. Door's up there. There's a bit of strategy, I guess you would have to be, you know? What? Oh. Technique points. So this closes this door, yeah? Okay, I think I got it. Just chase her this way.
Why do grown-ups always say that life is harder for them? So weird. Weren't grown-ups kids once too? Oh, let me go! I don't want to be locked in here. Lady Bailu, please calm down. You're not yourself right now. You're being influenced by a heliobus.
And they're a bad influencer.
You're lying! They never had playmates. Today I finally found one, and you guys are trying to take them away! Huh? Grown-ups are so mean! As soon as they see children having fun, you want to ruin it!
Yo, boss, maybe we should let her off with a warning this time. I'm a big meanie head.
Sure enough, they walked right into our trap.
I was considering letting you join the club and have fun with us. But since you're so determined to spoil everything, I'm afraid we'll have to settle our differences through violence. Yes, violence. The only language you grown-ups know how to speak, right? The one you use when you're telling us off.
What kind of childhood did you have? Right, friend fire. Every turn's friend fire will appear in the action order. When any turn ends, a friend fire shifts towards the top. Right, we've already been through, or we already established this. Friend fire appears next to an ally. The green flame takes effects. Replenish the gorge, right. After an ultima is used, friend fire is immediately shifted towards the top of the action order using an ultima. When the red friend fire is about to reach to the top of the action order, will enable the team to capture the friend fire. Right.
I'm okay.
What a Rumaton. Oh yeah, reverberation.
Get vigilant.
Oh, let's see.
Everything's ridiculous.
Stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Now we get that speed boost.
Cutting the net.
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
Yeah, this is gonna be a tough fight right here. Well, by tough I mean just tanky. These Rumaton ladies are super tanky. Even with the double burn and DOT we're getting.
Let's settle this.
Stand still.
Probably hang on to my ultimate. Actually, no, I'll use it right now. There, now it's ours. It's an interesting mechanic. I can't say I've seen something like that before.
Say bye to breathing.
Oops. Has skill points. Nope, that's not yours.
Stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
I love being so tanky.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lulu. The grown-ups won. I can't play with you anymore. Huxie, we said we never go back with the grown-ups. They break their promises, but we can't.
There's nothing I can do about it. Playtime can't go on forever. But we still had lots of fun. Let's play again next time.
There won't be a next time. Wah-wah, you know what to do.
Luxie, how long before the next time we can play together?
We both have many years ahead of us, so in that sense, it won't be long at all. But for now, I have to leave with these grown-ups.
right. Lady Bailu, it's getting late. You need to go home now.
The heliobus disappears. Bailu's eyes regain their clarity. She has retook control of herself.
Everything's so fuzzy. Did I do something bad?
No need to feel bad, Lady Bailu. You were in a dream world. None of it was your fault.
But I made everyone chase after me for so long. I shouldn't have done that.
It's only natural to want to escape when strict rules are being forced on you. I know there are a lot of grown-ups trying to control you, telling you what you can and can't do. They're the ones to blame.
I was ready to apologize to everyone, but now you made me forget what I wanted to say.
Apologize for what? You know, you and me have a lot in common. I'm almost a grown-up now, but I still miss my childhood days and running about barefoot. My big brother used to boss me around. He'd give me chores, constantly telling me to grow up, that kind of thing. Then one day, I decided to rebel. I ran away to prove that I could get by without my family, and eventually settled on the Xianzhou. Whether it's a dragon lady like you, or an ordinary person like me, I feel like many people's lives follow a similar trajectory. One day, you'll have the strength to leave your current situation and move on to the next phase. In the meantime, I suggest you try and cherish the good, rather than apologize for the bad.
All right. I don't want everyone to feel too sorry for me. Hey! Did you ever think about joining the Alchemy Commission as a psychotherapist?
Jeez, and there I was, pouring my heart out. Now I feel like this kid's lived longer than I have.
Can we not linger around here too long? This place is really spooky. Maybe we can chat somewhere else.
Yeah, let's get out of here for Huohuo's sake. It's some little bit of experience in like home material.
Luxie didn't seem as evil as the other Heliobi we've seen.
They sure made us run, though. If I ever have to run like that again on the job, I'm filing for workers' comp.
Heliobi don't really fall under good or evil. They just act according to their desires and emotions. I hope the others will be just as easy to subdue.
I had fun.
I should go surrender myself to those two medics. They were looking so hard to find me.
Wait!
Huh? What is it?
We're going to make a post about this paranormal incident online to attract more followers. It'll help us get more intel.
Oh, I get it. We can't just tell the public that the Dragon Lady was possessed by a heliobus, right? So, you won't mention my name, right? And we'll make up a headline?
That's right! We want to report this incident like it's a paranormal phenomenon. The more exaggerated, the better. And then announce that it was solved by our ghost hunting squad. Then we add on a few photos and videos. It'll be sure to get lots of views.
That's great and all, but I'm not good at making stuff up on the spot.
I heard that you helped Mr. Cian write stories before. You must be an expert wordsmith.
I'm afraid you're overestimating me.
It's all a team
Or
effort. Come on, help me think of something. Sounds good. Let's have a think about it.
Oh boy. I get to fucking post titles. It's a nice short, but what you gotta take? Don't worry about it too much. You people need to remember to take more pictures too. More pics equal more fans. Next up is a little creative liberty. Am I right? Okay, I thought we were gonna have to type something in. Woo, okay, woo. I was like, I do my own titles, and sometimes I sit here for like 30 minutes thinking of something. A plain and simple retelling of the supernatural experience won't get any fans interested. We need to add a little pizzazz. The Hindler Commission also hopes to reduce the panic caused by the escape Helobi, so adding some embellishments would be good. After selecting different post styles, you will also receive different types of comments. Mythropedia. I say, let's post it once you have selected the intended style. Mystery uncovered. The emergency space-time parallelism? You also click to change it if you want. Okay, now I'll go with this. Hello, world.
I say that's a good title. What does everyone think?
My exact words when I
Alright then,
first made my
it's
first
decided.
video.
You should go back soon, Lady Bailu. Those two medics have
That's a
had
good title.
rough day.
Okay, I'm going back now. Thanks for the rescue.
No problem, little one.
Case closed. I never knew catching Heliobi would require so much work.
We're not done yet. Madame Hanya said that once we've subdued a heliobus, we should return to Fictional Garden and lock them inside the evil binding matrix's suppression towers.
Alright then. Oh yeah, achievements. Now we go back. So far it's an interesting event, I will say. Suppressed Tower Pavilion of Creation. Expelling evil and capturing stray spirits. With the support of the Ten Lords Commission's Spirit Bearers, you seal the Heliobi within the Luminian Gourd.
Now I can finally get some rest.
But there are still lots of heliobi roaming around out there. Oh, we can't rest for too long.
Let's tomorrow. Worry about tomorrow.
I couldn't agree
Let tomorrow
more.
worry about tomorrow, yes.
I'd rather focus on resting first. I need to wait for my heart rate to recover before I go chasing another heliobus.
See you in the group chat. Here coming. Hello, everyone. Glad to meet you all. Glad to meet you all. Stop fooling around, I say. What? I took the opportunity. Won't keep you any longer since we're all tired. I just have one thing to say. Our post today is blowing up. We're getting tons of comments and reposts. Has become one of the hottest posts today. Well done, little guy. Woo! Woo! Yeah, everyone go take a look. View the link. It's literally like a social media thing. That's funny. Account assistant. Anyone met a weirdo in the Exalting Saint who wants to play chess? The general? No. Weirdo wants to play chess. I guess you're weird if you want to play chess then. So that is that. We got the Ghost Hunting Squad. Reached 20,000 subscribers. Let's check our rewards in here. Oh, I can claim this? Alright, I thought there was more to do though with that. The Hey Over Here light cone. Quality Fast works with the Passive Abundance. Increases the wheeler's max HP by 8% when the wheeler uses a skill. Increases outgoing healing by 16%, lasting for 2 turns. Not a bad light cone. I would say there's probably a couple abundant characters I could think of using this on. But other than that, not terrible. More HP and a little bit of outgoing healing is also really nice too. I'm sure we'll get like a material to max that rank up to 5. And yes, here it is. These things. 20k, 100,000k, 400,000k, and 1 million subs. Interesting. Oh, that's the meeting point. And then we got our limited time rewards too. I'll take that and this. Nice. I got 2 more days to clear all this out, which won't be a problem. So let's... So, before we call the Ghost Hunting Squad, I'm going to end it here because this is already long enough as it is. And, hopefully OBS is lagging. It wasn't causing too much of a problem during recording. Also, book right here. Like I said earlier on the right, it was like, kind of just stopping for a minute, but the recording number was still going up, but it was like lagging. It was really, really weird, but... seems to stop for now. It might just be because of this area entirely. How much is going on, I guess. But regardless, I'm sure it's not going to affect recording at all. But if you made it to this video, if you made this far into the video, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. If you like, we have 3 different Discord communities for you to join and 2 different artists if you want to hand them a commission or 2. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time when we call the Ghost Hunting Squad to continue this event. See you!